All right, so here's how I like to set up my station. I put a dirty piece of paper, newspaper or colored paper, something underneath my square. I put my paints on one side. My water goes up above in case I spill. My paper towel near my water. And then I have this chart that I told you about. So we're gonna paint dots all over our paper today. It's gonna be kind of simple, but it's gonna be beautiful when you're done. What you're gonna do is you're gonna get your brush wet, wipe it off, and then what you wanna do is we're gonna start with yellow because yellow's the lightest color. So take your brush and kind of rub it in the yellow paint till it gets wet, and then decide where you wanna make a yellow dot. Hold your brush up. What I tell the kids is hold the barrel, that's the silver part. Hold your brush up, don't push the bristles down, and go around your circle like that. Now, if you want it to be darker, what you need to do is get your brush wet one more time, and I say dip, wipe, wipe, and what you want to do is you want to put it in the paint, and you want to move your brush around the paint carefully till you have lots of yellow paint on there, and watch how dark it comes out this time, much better. And if you want to paint that dot in, you can do that. And then you can rinse out your brush, and we're gonna move on to the next color. Now I'm gonna make an orange dot. So I washed up my brush, I put it in the orange paint, and I'm gonna make an orange circle, and I'm gonna leave that hole open, but I'm gonna rub it in the paint some more to get it darker. There, kind of looks like a donut. Wash up my brush. The next color on the chart is red. So I'm gonna lay this in here, roll it around, and I'm gonna make another dot. This time I'm gonna make a big dot. And I'm gonna make it darker by pushing some more paint on my brush, holding my brush straight up using the tip, and going around like that. Now, after I use red, it says to stop and rinse out my water. So I'm gonna dump out my water, and I'm gonna get new water, and then I'm ready to continue. Now I'm gonna use green. Put your paintbrush, hold it by the barrel. Some kids try to hold their paintbrush like this. It doesn't work very well. You need to hold it like a pencil down by the barrel. Rub it in the green paint. When you think you have enough, go ahead, practice making a circle. And this one I might color in again, fill in with paint. Okay. Wash out your brush. Then onto blue. Now maybe I want to put a blue circle inside this red circle. Watch this. Maybe I want another blue circle to go around this yellow dot. Rinse out my paintbrush. Next color is purple. Holding it down by the barrel, I'm going to put a purple circle inside this circle. Then I'm going to put another purple one over here. I still have room over here, so I'm going to make another dot over here. And this time I might just paint half of it purple. Okay. All right, wash up my brush. It says stop. Go wash out your water. Then on to brown. Now, if you don't want to use brown paint, you can skip it and go to black. Maybe you don't want to use black or brown. You don't have to. Then after your water's clean, you can go back up to yellow. And then what I'm going to do is just fill in with different colors, different kinds of dots. Again, remembering to rinse out your brush, wipe it, add it to the next color, black. Then I've made it through all of my colors. I'm going to put a black one in here. And then after you're done with black, I'm going to do one more black one up over here. Then what I want to do is wash up my brush again and start back up with yellow. And remember, when you get your water, only a little bit is all you need. So I'm going to start with yellow again, and I'm going to put some yellow little ones. I'm going to start filling in my white space with lots of little dots. Rinse out your brush. Orange. Rinse out my brush. Red. I think I'm going to try to be very careful and go inside here too. And make a red circle around the yellow. Now what might happen is that red paint might touch that yellow paint and you'll see some bleeding going on. That's called bleeding when you use watercolor paints and the colors mix together. It makes kind of a pretty shade there. That's called bleeding. Now that kind of turns orange there. Do you see that? I'm going to go around and make that even bigger. Okay. Then I used red, so now I got to wash my water. And then what color comes after red? Green. Maybe I don't want green and I want to skip green and go to blue. I can skip green and go right to blue. And I'm going to put some blue polka dots on this green one. Almost looks like a planet, doesn't it? And then I'll put a couple more blue ones in here. Maybe I want to fill blue in here. A couple more blue ones. Now, if you notice you're getting puddles on your paper, this one has a puddle. Can you see that puddle? What you can do is you can dab your paintbrush on the paper towel because it means you have a lot of water on there. What you can do is you can wipe it off on your water cup. I go like this, wipe, 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 and then you can still use the paper towel to get some of that excess water off. And then I'm going to put this purple. I'm going to put some little baby ones in here. Get it a little wetter. And today I just want you to experiment with the paints because the next time we take out our paints, we're going to be painting animals, and I want you to be able to know how to use the watercolor paint. So today, just make sure you're dipping your brush in the water, wiping it clean, and then you're remembering to hold it by the barrel and lift it up. Don't push your brush down or you're going to wreck the tip of your brush. Okay, now what I would like you to do when you're all done painting your polka dots is I want you to take out a black crayon or marker and I want you to sign your name in the bottom of your paper because an artist always signs their paper. And that, my friends, is your beautiful dot masterpiece today. I hope you had fun. I will see you back next week for more art adventures. Goodbye.